All right, we will start with our lying on the back. And good to see you guys lying on the back. And then take your feet, thighs into your belly. And then let your feet down and curl up and down. So now we're doing a bridge. And your back is waking up. You can, I showed it on the floor, but you can do this on the roller either way. And you're gonna try to wake up each part of your back. Right now, you may just be lifting, but eventually you're gonna feel like each part of your back has a tension, especially your low back. Now you also wanna feel that both hamstrings are working and both glutes are working. Your neck is soft. Your pelvis is level. And then stay up. Now once you're up, add little pulse 10 times. And now we're going to take the right leg up and draw these leg pulls. So one leg goes down and up. And then we're going to let that foot come down. Keep the hips lifted and let the other leg do down, point up, flex. 3, 4, 5, yeah, hamstrings. 6, 7. Now that foot comes down and either stay put or push out and in a little bit. That if your hamstring's getting ready to cramp, that one can make it worse. So if you need to stay put, you can. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, lower down and hug your legs in for a moment. Take your hands behind your head and then add a rotation while you stretch out one leg and then you pull the other one in. Add a rotation. Feel your belly pull in. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Toes back. 10, 8, 6. Oh, hey, Michelle. 4, 2. Recover for a moment. Pull the legs in. Now, take your right leg up and take your left leg low. Now, you can switch for a set of modified, or like you're doing, Shireen, you can come up and make it more abdominal. Pull your toes back and we'll add on 10. Recover by putting your head down and your hands to your inner feet. This is like a little butterfly stretch. And we'll put those two moves together. So I'll show you modified. Modified is head down, legs like scissors. If you want to add on, rotate your torso while you do this little scissor. Tight, belly pulls in, exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let your hands come underneath your thighs. Use your abs to pop up. And we can take our legs long with the roller, or you can also do bound angles as a modification, or lift up. 10, reverse plank. 9, good. 8, 7, that's another modification. I like it. 5, 4, you got it. 3, keep lifting. 2. Now lower your tush and just for a moment massage the hands. You can just hold hands with yourselves and then massage. And we're going to get down to a belly down swan. So you're going to put your belly down and your hands on either side of the roller. But if you need to do this without, you can also do this on the floor with your hands on the mat. So your inhale lifts you up. Go up and lower. Go inhale. Now when your arms are pushing, it's more the pinky side that you'll feel on the roller. And up and lower. and up, and lower, and up, and lower. Inhale and exhale. Now stay up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower, we're going to do 2 more holds of 10. So come up and hold. 10, neck is soft. Lower down and do 1 more hold. Go up, 10, and lower. All right, push back for a little child pose here. Press your hips back. And then we're going to put a forearm plank on the floor. So elbows are on the mat. And you can have the roller handy because we're going to add something to it. But for now, forearms on the floor. You can be toes on the mat as well and hold 10. Plank, 9. There you go. 8. Yep. 7. You can do it modified on your knees if you want, Catherine. 4, 3, 2. Now side plank for 10. Elbow down, arm up on the other one. 10, 6, 5, 3. Now the other elbow comes down, side plank. 10, 'Both arms down. 10. Now recover. The second option here is to put your shins, toes towards each other on the foam roller and your forearms on the floor. Now if you're adding on, go forward and back just an inch or 2. You can do this with the roller or with your toes on the mat. Ready? Yep. 9, 8. Really pull your pubic bone under for your abs. Now recover for a moment. We're going to be adding on. Now you're going to do a possible inchworm. So either do a plank without your roller or do a plank with your roller and pull your knees under, toes towards each other so you don't hurt your bone, and extend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. And now this time it's going to be knees to your left elbow, plank, knees to your right elbow. So flamingo, but with a little oblique angle. Go plank, knees to left elbow, plank, knees to right elbow, plank, knees to left elbow, plank, knees to right elbow, plank, in and out, in and out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Now this next one is going to be, and I'm going to move my mat for this. Your next one's going to be like you're a dolphin, upside down V, and then a plank. So you can do elbows down. You're going to lift your hips and then come back to plank. 10, 9, long knees, 8, neck soft, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Slow it down for more challenge if you need. 2, 1, and recover. The next one is an oblique flamingo. So your hips go up and to the left and then normal plank, and hips up to the right, normal plank. So you're on a plank, lift up left, then diagonal, and then down plank. Lift up diagonal right and then plank, diagonal left, diagonal right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Nice job. And then we're going to add on. You can do a side plank with your feet staggered on the roller, or you could just do a normal side plank. So you choose. Go up, but the roller adds more weight to your upper body, more challenge. 10, 9, 8, 7, really strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. All right, this leg here, elbow down. Now inhale, and as you're ready, go up. 10, 8, 5, 3, 2, and down. Nice job. We're going to add on. This time get rid of your roller. Elbow down. Thread the needle up to 10. If you need to modify, go to your knee or your hip. Otherwise, the top arm goes under and then back up. And add on a little stretch with your arm by taking it behind you. There you go. And behind you. Good. Open. I got to get away from the wall. 5, 6, feel the bottom part of your waist. 7, feeling strong. 8, 9, 10. Now lower that hip and go to the other. Elbow down, arm up. Now add your rotation and then add your stretch. Add your rotation, your arm stretches. Big. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Grab a sip. We're going to be doing push-ups next. So there is a chance that you might want to do it on the wall. So if you're liking that idea, you'll be standing. But if you want to stay down, do it on the floor, on your hands, or maybe your hands and toes or your hands and knees. Bend the elbows. Inhale. And I'll just give the ideas. Good, I like those variations. Your shoulder blades are down the back. Your pubic bone pulls up to your navel so you don't get a low back sag. Inhale and exhale. Neck is not tense. It's easy. 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, try 5 more. If you need to stop, that's okay. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take a stretch. You can take your hands behind your low back. Inhale. You can take your child pose, pat your back. Yeah, either one. 5, 4, 3. Doesn't that feel good? 2. And we'll take one little stretch here. The second set's going to be for 15. So you can stay on the wall. If it's too hard, you get closer to the wall. If it's too easy, you get further away from the wall. If you need to do a lesser set on the floor, you can always do it on your knees. So 15, your choice. Hands, shoulder blades are down the back. You inhale and you exhale, push away. 2, good. And feel your abs. A good push-up has some abs. You'll feel your abs keeping your torso toned. Lumbo-pelvic stability, meaning ribs are in alignment with your pelvis. Your low back doesn't get more arched. Your booty doesn't get in the air. Slow it down for more intensity if you need it. All right, 5 more. Also, if it's getting too hard, just decrease how low you go. And either a interlaced finger position or a child's pose with a pat your back. 5. Now, when you're ready, come good. There you go. You can also massage your hands, Michelle, that little one we do. Now we're going to take a side plank with a lateral flexion. If you want the challenge, I'm going to grab a sip too, Shereen. If you want that extra challenge, put your ankles on the foam roller. Stagger. One hand on the thigh and then you lift up your hip. It doesn't go down for the whole set. So it just lowers, but it doesn't touch the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lower, let's go to the other. Go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really good. All right. Have a seat for a moment. Take the arms up. Add a rotation and then back rotation. This is called the twist. Use your waist. Keep your hips Velcro to the floor so the legs don't shift past each other. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to mix it up. Go lateral, so one hand goes down, up and over, and again your hips stay on the mat. One doesn't come off. You reach your finger far away from your hip. You can move at your own pace. The idea is you're stretching your shoulder, your sides, your back. This is also good for posture. Also, it's harder for the body to, like the body doesn't do this normally in life. Usually it does a lot of flexion, but not a ton of lateral flexion. So hold and enjoy. 10. Breathe. 9, 8. Act like I'm pulling your arm. Take it to an up position. So you stretch up and then over. 10. 9. You see how you can make it your own? 8 by rotating if you need. 6, 5. Good. 4, 2. And then have it any way you want. Have a seat. We're going to add that rotation. So if you need to change your legs too, you're going to look over your shoulder. 10. Open up. Add a rotation. 10. All right. Now we're gonna, I'm gonna grab a sip. If you need to, please do. And then we're gonna go down and do some abs. Back down. But before you just go down, try to take 20 counts. So we'll call a little inch or so. 1, 2, 3. Now at the end, inhale, arms overhead, legs long, stretch, shift, move. Now your fingertips are going to go behind your head on this, and you're going to take your feet in the air. Now lift up your shoulders and touch your elbows to your knees, and then lengthen your knees and stretch your elbows out. Now touch your elbows to your knees and stretch. Now keep going. Try to keep your shoulder blades off the mat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take a moment to pull your legs up. This is a hamstring stretch. Just try to keep your pelvis to the floor and pull your legs in until you feel a hamstring stretch. Toes pull back. Now we're going to add on the double leg lower. It does not have to be very big. Hands behind your head. Lift your shoulders. Now you can lower your legs a little and bring them up. You can even heels, toe. Inhale and exhale. Does not have to be big. 5 ribs down is your barometer, how far you can go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now left leg down, right leg up. Draw a circle and keep your ribs down on the mat. I've got my hands behind my head as a way to use a prop. You can help keep the ribs down. You can certainly do it the way we traditionally do it, hands down. So just experiment. You can even put an actual pillow below your head. And then your neck is easy and free, not tense. And then 10 the other way. The bigger your circle, the more it takes some abdominals to keep your ribs down. The modifications also include bending one or both knees. Now we're going to hold that leg in the air and just point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Good. Enjoy. You can circle it. Now we're going to take the other one. Now, circles, the bigger the circle, the harder it is to maintain ribs down. Modification includes bending one or both knees. 10 the other way. Anchor the other leg down. And we're also going to stretch out that leg so you could hold it, point and flex. And what we'll do is both legs up, hands down, and you can circle the legs as a unit like a corkscrew, going one way and then go in the other, going one way, go in the other. Hug those legs. You can move the feet, circle them, toes spread, you got it. Now we're going to do one called double crunch. I'm going to offer it in layers. The first layer is hands behind your head, lift up 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you can actually leave your legs here and see if you can do the lower half, and if it doesn't work out, go back to your upper body. It's a little lift. Now what you can do is put it together for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now one full body stretch. Inhale. Now if you can, peel up, go over, and make it a stretch. So it's like you're stretching the whole back side of your body, and then roll down. Inhale and exhale, go up and over and up. And if you have to adjust your pants, that's very natural. You can do that. 2 more. Now, what you can also do is add on the neck pull. So when you go up and over, if you want to change it up, it's a little harder. You hinge, and then when you can't hinge anymore, you roll down, and you come up and you try to keep those fingertips by your temples. That's a harder lift, and you roll. So you can also go back to the variation where arms are forward. Nice. You can even just put your arms forward for that moment in time. Let's do 2 more. And again, full body stretch once you get there. Now the hands are beside your pelvis, slide up, and take your legs in the air like you're riding a bicycle, and that could be enough. If you take the legs further, it's harder. If you come up, it's harder. If you put your arms over your chest and leave your elbows glued, it's even harder. Take 6 more of however you're going to do it today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come up, Take a moment to have your feet soles together and make your inner thighs the stretch. Neck is soft. Release any tension. Inner thighs, but also sometimes you feel the hips here. Five, 4, 3, 2, take an inhale, and as you exhale, come back. Now we're going to go to an elbow side plank. The top arm, you want to make sure you have enough room behind you to do a circle stretch. Looks like everybody's good but me, I just had to move up. So when you come up, this top arm is going to, you're still in a plank, you're going to do some circles, 5 each way. Now 5 the other way. And we're going to go to the other side. The whole time your body was static or stable, the other arm, the arm in the air, is mobile, getting some stretching. All right, we got 5 the other way. Big circle, but no pain. Whoops, 4. Sorry about that, girl. Nice, and then lower. Now we're going to come back to our forearms. This one's called flamingo. You're going to be putting your right knee underneath you and holding it while you're in a plank. So let your elbows down. Pull your right knee underneath you and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go, Michelle. Now the right foot's back. The left knee comes under. 5. Now that left foot goes back. Right knee to left elbow. 5. Right foot back. Now the left knee goes to the right elbow. 5. Now recover for a moment. We're going to be taking down dog, up dog articulation. Grab a sip if you need it. But that one's on your hands. If it's too hard, just go to your forearms and do plank, flamingo, plank, flamingo. But if you can, down dog. Lift your heels, articulate your low back, middle back, upper back, up dog. Tuck your chin. Down dog, lift up, and tuck. Heels, lift up, open. And try 3 more. And try 2 more. And 1 more. Now, once you're in a down dog, go to your elbows and continue to hold for 10. And then inhale, let your belly down. We're going to take a swan that's dynamic, so you're going to push up with your hands. Now inhale at the top and lower your torso, then lift up both legs. Lift up your upper body. Good. Exhale, lower, lift up your legs. Continue upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. Hold your upper body up when you're ready. 10. Inhale, lower your torso and then hang on to your interlaced fingers at your low back. Lift up your upper back, lift up your legs. Make sure your glutes aren't over gripped. 10. Lower and then do the other hand position and go up. 10. Either do that again or hold on to your ankles and go up, bow pose. Good. Nice. Good. Beautiful. And relax into a child pose, but with your toes curled under so that you can stretch out your feet, especially now with seasonal footwear change. So hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Now back to your forearms. We're going to do a 3-legged dolphin. So forearms down, dolphin. Leave your left foot down and try to lift your right leg up in line with your body. And hold for 5, 4, 2. Put the right foot down. Lift your left leg up. You should feel more abs here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the foot, and then your feet might have to walk back 1 inch for this next one. Lift your right leg up in a long line towards the sky, and then bend your right knee and shift towards plank, flamingo. Now lift your right leg up. Now bend your right knee under. Lower your torso. Now lift your right leg up. Bend your right knee under. It's going to be 2 more. These are a little hard. You got it. Just do the best you can. Up and then under. Now the right foot comes to the floor. Lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee underneath you and then lift. Bend your left knee and then lift it. Bend your left knee and then lift it. And 2, 1, and recover. Woo! And then take a sip if you need it. We're going to be doing lying on our sides. Double leg lift, side lying. Both legs go up. Feel your waist. Try 10 more. Now, if you can go up 5 times. If not, just meet on the other side or do a couple more leg lifts. Please listen to your body. Yep. 3. I don't want the neck to feel like it's leading the way. The abs are leading the way. Driving this. Now, other side. Good job, by the way. Double leg lift. Neck soft. Jaw soft, even if you have to open up your lips a little bit. Even if you have to exhale. Just any little trick. Soften the hands. Now, you could do some more, or if you would like to go into a harder variation, you go up. Try to let your abs drive this, not the neck, not the head. Lips are open for a little verification that you're not tensing. And nice job. Really good job. Lie on your back. Now leave your left foot down, and if you can, climb a tree up 5 times, and you can do it halfway if you need to modify. You can use your hands more if you need to modify. You can use your hands less if you need to modify. 2. 1 more. 1. And then the other. 5. 4, tuck the chin. And another modification, I like that, Catherine, is that you have a pillow under your head. Then you don't have to pick up your head so much off the floor. 1 more. Now, you could rest. You could do full body stretch, or you could put both legs in the air and come up. 5, and it's teaser. 4, squeeze the legs together. 3, good. 2, you're going to hold it if you can. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come down and right ankle to left thigh stretch. Nice job. Nice, good, Shereen, perfect. You can even rock on this one. And 10, 9, And the other, ankle to thigh. Nice job. I love the feet, the ankle rolls. This next one is a little abdominal double single leg stretch. I'll show you the modified first, which is head down, one leg in, one leg out. And you kind of hug one leg in while you stretch one leg out. Now you got it. That's it, Shereen. You come up if you want. Inhale. Add a toe pull back one here. So let's do 10 of those. Pull the toes back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your legs in for a bit. And we'll do a second set of double crunches. So your legs could be up on this one just to change it up. Your hands can be behind your head. 10 crunches, 2, 3. Try to make each one meaningful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Lie on your side, but put your elbow underneath your body. Take your top leg and just pretend that you're going to draw this really big circle, tracing a big beach ball. 3, 4. This is going to help with balance and bone density on this leg and abs here. See if you can reverse that circle. Stay stable up here because your body's going to try to do this number, but you try to stay stable. Now go down and let that arm be a pillow. Take the bottom leg and still draw a big circle, but just know it won't be quite as big as that top one. Try 10, point. Belly in. Pull the toes back and do 10. All right, let's go to the other side. Good, your body's stable because it's going to try to shift back and forth, but you want to keep it stable. Pull the toes back and go 10. Bone density and balance muscles here, the glute medius, also good for the back. And then you're going to lie down and take that leg in front of. Now the bottom leg is going to do 10. Try to point the whole time. The top leg doesn't help. And go backwards. All right, perfect. Now the next one, I want to give the modification first since we're here. You either go up and down like we did before, or if you would like to try the other one, you're on your shins, you take your leg out, and you go 10 times. The reason I offer another one is some people don't want to be on their knees. That's fine. The obliques, you can work in lots of ways, but if you can, or you can also double up your mat, right? Catherine, go away from your long leg, and then come up to neutral. Now add a rotation is still go away from your long leg and then rotate up. Dip, 4, dip, 5. And actually, Catherine, rotate towards your leg and then stay facing me and then rotate towards your leg because that's another variation we're going to do in a minute. 8, 9. Now trade sides. Now notice my torso goes away from that leg and then, stay sideways, stay lateral, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna do all the sets. 4. 5. Now add a rotation. Now come up, switch it up. Catherine, we're gonna do the one you were thinking of. Put your leg out. Now this one, you do lateral, put your leg out, rotate towards the floor, rotate front and then up. Go down, rotate towards the floor, again to me, and then up. Down, rotate towards the floor, rotate straight ahead, and good, you got it. Down, rotate, front, up, down, rotate, front, up, down, rotate. Good, 3 more. 2 more. 1. Now come up, switch it. All right, what you'll do is down, now look down, now face me and come up. Lower, turn, turn, up. Lower, turn, turn, up. Lower, turn, turn, up. Good, down, down, down. 5 more, take your time. Look down, rotate, up. 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 1 more and then we're gonna do a stretch, okay? So go down. Now here you put your hand on your leg, but not your knee, either your calf or your thigh, and stretch over, gate pose. Any kind of rotation you're craving is all good. Breathe into this rib cage. Now inhale, don't move your legs yet. Just put your hand down and then take your arm and your leg back a little bit. Now it's like you're doing this draping over a football, a big football. Any kind of movement that arm needs. And that feels so nice. Inhale. Now come up. We're going to do that same series. So take one leg out. Hand up and over. We got a series of stretches to do. Oh, it's going to feel good. So these are lateral flexions again, which is great for shoulders and backs. And breathing in the spine and posture. Make sure you're not actually hurting your knee or pushing your knee. Now this hand that's in the air, it comes down. The top arm kind of goes up and back. The top leg can go back a little bit. Breathe, stretch. You can move that arm. You'll find different places sometime. Nice. Inhale. Yeah. And then exhale. Now the next one is Madrasana or side plank with the back bend component. So you can do this on your hand or you can do it on your forearm. So I'll show both, but the first would be a side plank, right? And then you put your foot back and open. If you want it, yep, up you can. 10, 9, good. 8, good. 7, use that back foot on the floor. 5, 4, feel that hip open up to the sky. 3, feel your chest open up to the sky. 2, lower with control. Take it to the other side, hand down. Either or forearm, either one. And then go. 10, Madrasana. Nice, Michelle. Help your forearm, or help your wrist. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Now, I'm going to add an arm stretch. Put your hand forward and pull down. Just shoulder blade drops down the back. This is a stretch you can do anytime. If you cooked a lot or extra cleaning or anything like that, this probably needs it. Picking up heavy skillets, shoulder blade down the back. 5. We're going to do 1 more for this body. For this body part. Here, you kind of take a prayer pose, but then lower. Yeah, and sit any way you want to. The main focus is that our hands and our forearms are getting attention. All right, and then just do a little, I said one more, but we're gonna do two more, so just roll it out. Good, nice. And we're gonna go to a side plank again. So let your forearm be on the mat, side plank. Now, the option is to do a tree pose. So if you wanna do a tree with your side, you can, but you don't have to. Otherwise, just hold 10. Inhale. Now lower the hip, and if you would like to do side tree pose, you can, but if you just want to do side plank, you can. Nice. Lower, go back to side plank. Now this one, I'm going to do in layers. So do 5 arm pulls first. Side plank, arm up. Just do 5 arm pulls. 5, and stay steady. 4, and 3, 2. Now, if you can add on just the knee. 5. If not, just do the arm. Now we're going to go to the other side. We're going to add on that layer in a minute, but we're going to do those 2 layers. 5, 4. It's like a trucker pull. 3, 2, 1. Now stay tight, stay strong. I had to adjust if you have to do 5 knee. Now head to the other side. Do 5 of whatever you need to. Arms, leg, or arm and leg together, okay? You choose what's good for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover with control. Nice job, everybody. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Nice. Now, if you have your tennis ball, we did these last week. I just want to just sprinkle these in. If you have your tennis ball, grab it. Let me just see if you have it. Do you have a tennis ball? If not, I'm going to show you 2 things. One is roll out your upper back. That way you have something, Shireen. This is the upper back roll. Now, if you have your tennis ball, I'm going to show you something else. So I know that we're multitasking. I just want to be able to show some of these. And Catherine, you had asked for some low back, and these are really good. Michelle, your back been hurting you. So just for a moment, put that tennis ball right here between the edge of your back and the ropey muscle and the QL. Lie down, pull that knee in, and then circle that leg. So Shireen, we're going to roll out your upper back for a little bit. I'm going to give them about 20 seconds on each. When you stir your knee around and put your hand to your knee, Catherine, yeah. And then when you pull it across, you should get something. Michelle, you should have something too. Inhale. And then just hit if you take it out, you should notice even with that little bit, it feels relaxed. Try the other side and then circle that maybe about 20 seconds here. Nice, thank you, Shireen. So I'm going to try to sprinkle these in. When I did it the other day in class, I got a lot of great feedback, so we'll just sprinkle it in if you just want to grab a tennis ball for the future. 10, your knee goes across, 9, and your hand on your knee should help you be heavy on your body. Catherine, your hand on your knee helps you pull it in. Yeah, like let your body weight be heavy on the back. 5 on the ball. All right, take a moment and just notice how that feels. If you had a tight spot, that's a great one to hit again. But Michelle, I'd love to hear how that worked on your back. And then we'll go back to just a little bit more Pilates here, guys. So take your belly down. We want to do a few more of your, this is belly down breaststroke. So open up your arms and add an extension. Now, Shireen, your upper back probably has a lot of good blood flow after the rolling. This should feel nice. Michelle, it might be neat to see if you feel like this is easier if your low back got some relief from the tennis ball. We're going to do another one, which is right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. This is swimming. You can make sure that you don't have any tension in your neck. If you want it harder, all the limbs come off, and you keep swimming. 10, 5, and then take a child pose for a moment. Inhale. Open up your knees and take a bound angle or a frog pose. Listen to your body. If frog pose is not for you, take bound angle, seated. Nice. All right, rest. Gently come back up, and you can have a double triangle position, which is also something I call mermaid. Your left foot's on your right thigh, your hand goes across your body, and I know we did some lateral flexions today, so I would think you're going to feel really good because we did it in different angles. Breathe, enjoy. When you rotate down, it's more low back. When you rotate up, it's a little bit more oblique. Lengthen that elbow if you can. You'll get a little bit more out of it. Inhale. That hand that's in the air goes behind you. Your upper back is your focus. Inhale. And as you exhale and you turn to front, switch your legs so you have a different mermaid. Hand to knee, go up and over. As your rotations, as your motions. Breathe. Long elbow, like someone's pulling you. Inhale. Exhale, hand down, and just look over your shoulder. Rotation. And then inhale and gently come back. And this one's called the rack. You can just sit any way you want, probably legs in front, one hand back, and then one hand back. And I'm going to turn so you can see my elbows are soft, heartless. This would be a great one you can do after the holidays and during the holidays. Breathe into your heart. And then when you're ready, you can just have a seat any way you want to. One hand's going to go to the heart and the other one's going to cover it. And this is a gesture your body recognizes that you're taking your heart into consideration, that you're taking care of your inside as opposed to all the variables that are uncontrollable on the outside. You really only have control over the inside, and that's plenty. So what we're doing is sending an attention or awareness to our heart. We're listening to our heart for a moment and getting rid of the mind. It's so good for us, but we're all just going to let go of the mind and let ourselves be the wisdom we tap into. Create an energy of peace that your body naturally wants just by allowing it, just by breathing.
Feel how the internal peace starts to rise. Feel how your cells want your optimal wellness. Just by breathing, you're letting your natural frequency rise, your natural vibration of wellness rise. Notice that sense of peace, and especially with the holidays, we're going to set an intention that the best present we can give anyone is our presence, our peaceful presence. So the main goal, even when people are coming over, even when there's things to do and you're going out to other people's energy, and especially before that, is to get into alignment first with your own inner peace. When that's your priority, everything else is easier. Everything else is honest. So we'll just make that intention to get into peaceful alignment, because our presence is our present. Whenever you're ready, you can come back into the room, and with so much care and appreciation, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you.